in the last year that the media is starting to turn around about how they believe Chester is and some of the beautiful things that are coming out of Chester. I believe, I'd say maybe in the last 3 to 5 years, Chester's always gotten the light of just being like a lot of criminals and craziness is going on there. But I will say since being here and since 2016, I've noticed in the media that we've had more, like there's things about scholarships and basketball games and some of the wonderful opportunities of people winning some of the science programs and things of where community activities like the Comcast Cares and the Eagles coming to our schools. So I feel like Chester's starting to change, which is good because programs and people are starting to be more invested in what Chester has to offer. But I do feel that Chester does get a negative light because of all some of the bad things that happen here, some of the murders and the killings and things of that nature. But I do feel if we keep doing, if the school district and other agencies and entities start pouring into the city like they've been doing, you'll start to see more things in a positive light. I love Chester. I feel like the people in Chester, especially the children, have such wonderful hearts and really truly have this beautiful passion and, really believe in Chester and how Chester can be great. Now, I do feel that Chester, that there sometimes is a divide between people who really want their education and things to be really serious about improving Chester, and then there's the other side of people who don't have that same drive. But I do believe that if as a school district, if we keep pouring into the children in their younger years and start really invoking Sea Pride and inundating them with education and things that will help them grow and help them grow their community, I think some of those people that have negative thoughts or feelings or behavior toward the city, it'll begin to change. But until we start invading the younger children and we just kind of just start to address you guys in address students in ninth grade, then we're never really going to go anywhere. But if we, like I said, if a school district starts to invest in Chester, then I think Chester will definitely change, especially in the younger years. But I love Chester. I think that Chester has beautiful people. I think Chester has beautiful opportunities for children. I just think that we just, like I said, we have to invest more into helping Chester children grow and be productive and amazing citizens in the city. About 40% of our students apply to schools. Sometimes, we did some last minute people, which might bump us to 50%. But for the most part, I say between 40 and 50% is the amount of people that actually apply to schools. Now, the percentage that get into multiple is usually about 10. Because sometimes a lot of students will get what they want, either get into Clinton College or Cheney or Lincoln or HBCU. And that's kind of the only school they wanted to go to. And that's usually the school they just end up applying to one school. I always encourage them to apply to multiple because of the fact that you never, don't put all your eggs in one basket, have a variety of choices, because then that will help you improve your chances of going to a college, just broaden your horizon. But sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. But a lot of the kids we had this year is probably the first year I've seen the 10% get into multiple schools. Usually it's like one or two. This year I saw about 3 to 5.
Walter, and today I'll be interviewing
Jameer Allen.
And what grade are you in, Jameer Allen?
I am a senior at Chester High School.
And how long have you been in the Chester Upland School District?
I have been here for almost all my life.
What programs do you attend in Chester High?
I attend the CTE automotive program.
And can you briefly go into the details of what you do in the CTE program?
I have learned the inner workings of a vehicle, how to diagnostic customer service, and how to change tires, rotors, engines, performance, and
And what can you say about the skills you've gained?
I can say about the skills of games that they are going to be very helpful for me later on in life, because I can fix my car and fix a friend's or help a family member out with their vehicle, and I have helped many teachers fix their vehicles.
And what do you plan on doing after high school?
I plan on going to college for computer science.
Have you been accepted in any colleges yet?
I have been accepted to multiple colleges, but the one that I'm thinking about going to is Allen University.
And do you have any scholarships to those colleges?
I have 3 or 4 scholarships, and one of them is for Allen University.
Congratulations. How do you feel about the negative spin the media gives Chester High students?
Well, I feel that students shouldn't listen to the media, because they're just outside thoughts that of people that don't go to the school and that don't know the inner working of the school and the students, because this school is nothing like how the media portrays it to be.
And when you see these comments from neighboring schools or media outlets, what emotion does that bring out of you?
It makes me feel upset, and it makes me feel angered, because they think they are either better than us or that we don't really do nothing here, but that's not the case, because we could be on equal terms with any school, or we could even be better than any school.
And is there one comment about Chester High that you would change that you often see in the media?
The one that I probably would change is that students from Chester High have no future, because I believe that my graduating class is the future of Chester High. That I believe that me and my peers can do something greater for this school and go out in life and succeed.
And when you first attended Chester High, how did you feel about the school?
Well, when I first was going to attend here, I heard some bad rumors about it, but once I got here, none of the rumors were as bad as everybody made it seem.
And being here almost 4 years now, how do you feel looking back?
Well, I feel that I'm glad that I came here, and that the school is getting better for the future of generations, and I feel like this school is going to help everybody out.
And if you could go back to 9th grade and change what high school you went to, would you?
I would have to say no, because I probably would have met the people that I know now, the teachers and my friends, and I probably would not have gained the skills that I got from this school.
And thank you, Jameer Allen. Have a good day.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Robert Walter, and today I'll be interviewing
Marcus Watts,
What grade are you in?
12.
And how long have you been in the Chester Upland School District?
For all my life.
What is your status in the Chester High School?
I'm currently senior class president.
Can you briefly go into what you do as senior class president?
I help organize certain programs and stuff like that. Help with the funding and everything.
Okay, and what can you say about the skills you gained from attending Chester High?
Leadership, maturity, and like basic skills. Like stuff like time management and stuff.
And what are you planning to do after high school?
I plan on attending Westchester University to study sports medicine.
And have you been accepted in any colleges?
About 20 of them.
Any scholarships?
15.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And how do you feel about the negative spin the media gives Chester High students?
Just don't really listen to it. Like, it's a bunch of lies. It doesn't make any sense.
When you see these comments from neighboring schools or media outlets, what emotion does that bring out of you?
Disgust. Because the people outside don't know what's really going on inside the school, so they just judge from what they hear on social media and stuff.
And for someone inside the school reading those comments, what would you say to them?
I would say, don't believe them. Just be you. You know who you are. Like,
is there one comment about Chester High that you would correct that you often see in the media?
Just the thought that people in this school don't really want to learn. Like, I hear people talk about it all the time. Like, we don't learn anything in here. We actually learn a lot from every teacher, for real.
When you first attended Chester High, how did you feel about the school?
Honestly, I was a little nervous, giving a little bit of history from far past. It's real far though.
And how do you feel now looking back?
This zone is good. It's great, bro. Like, I'm really comfortable in this zone.
And if you could go back to ninth grade right now and change high schools you attended, would you?
Not at all.
Can you go into details why?
I just got a feel for this. Like, I just got a feel for this school. You know, I grew up in this area. I know a lot about it and everything. You know, just like this is really comfortable to me. Like, the atmosphere is perfect for anybody that could come here.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We believe!